Hello, can everybody hear me? All right, friends, Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for part of the 3rd of November, Tuesday the 3rd of November and Wednesday the 4th of November. Sorry, evidently Mercury retrograde clearly wasn't over and my audio didn't come through as intended to for today's horoscope. Anyway, so let's get right into it. All right, we've got the moon moving through the later degrees of Gemini today. Okay, and later on in the evening, it's going to conjunct with the North Node. Okay, it's an emotional need for self-discovery, an emotional need to go to my own path, an emotional need to just, weigh out all the options, all the possibilities. There's no wrong, There's a silver lining in everything. To every black square, there's a white square. To every white square, there's a black square. And it's just a big, game. And within that game, there's another game and another. It's like I forget the proper term, but for the Russian dolls, where it's like one inside the other, inside the other, inside the other. Inside the truth, there's a lie. Inside the lie, there's the truth. The yin to the yang. Right? An emotional need to discover this. All right. Now, as well, here on Tuesday, the 3rd. A cool connection that's going on here is this septile between the Sun and Mars, and Mercury still stationed direct. It's not direct yet until tomorrow, okay? Hence why my video came out. Audioless technology, all right? Bumps in the road. Anyway, so here, all right, this is important that our illumination, okay, our illumination is coming from a place of deep desires, emotional desires, okay? Mars is our planet of acceleration that rules here Aries and Scorpio, okay? So here in Aries, this is instinctual action. We're being motivated by instincts, right? We're going to go toward the light, the warmth of the fire, the smell of good food, and joyous sounding company, and right, singing and dancing stuff like that. That's easy to go toward that direction, and there's an animal attacking, run away from that, go in this direction here. It's very instinctual actions that we take place that motivates us to move, that energy that motivates us to move, right? In Scorpio, it's the emotional desires. It's not just an instinct. It's something that's deep-rooted within us, okay? So our illumination's coming from that place of deep-rooted desires. There's something brewing deep down beneath. It's not an instinctual thing, okay? And this is kind of suggesting that where we want to act right now action might not be the solution, okay? To where we want to forge ahead, we might not be able to forge ahead as our planet of action is still retrograde right now. So the septile is actually saying that this is potentially a great thing right now, to not rush a process, to not rush a healing, to not put the carriage before the horse, as is what a lot of the retrograde energy really entails, not rushing something, right? As well, our point of illumination, being in that deep-rooted desire, and connectivity, connection is Scorpio. Definitely is the connecting house here, and connecting of other people and what we do, right? All of us get together, and we can celebrate everyone's unique gifts and abilities that we bring to the table here. So that point of illumination is coming from this deep passion to do this creative thing that we do. Okay, and what's reflecting that light there, our moon, still in that place, right, of self-discovery and going in our own path. Okay, Venus as well. Okay, Venus creating this cool connection on Tuesday and on Wednesday up here to Jupiter and to Pluto, this septile. Okay, I love these septiles. That's fate and destiny coming in. Okay, fate and destiny connection. This is this is balance. Okay, bringing balance into our lives. This is love and desires of other people that we love in our lives. Okay, and allowing commitment. Okay, Capricorn is all about commitment. When we commit to other people, when we're not, the lessons of Virgo is about unconditional. Okay, Earth sign Virgo, unconditional. Being conditional or unconditional, saying yes or no to something. Capricorn wants to commit to something. We're committing to expanding our lives. We're committing to transforming our lives, transcending to a higher spiritual plane. right? Expanding beyond what we thought was possible within our lives, breaking free of the old into the new, all right? And Venus is saying, yes, and I love this, and there's other people here that are in this journey that I have to open up to, okay, and acknowledge that these people are in my life for my expansion, and I'm in their life for their expansion, and to be patient with myself and with them, and being gentle during this process, because the moon now is going to move into the sign of Cancer on Wednesday morning at, or Wednesday evening, excuse me, not Wednesday morning, at 6 p.m. Okay, so we're going from that self-discovery that, you know, and again, there's a lot going on, politics in the world and all this stuff, and it's just like people's, you know, this is like, you know, don't talk politics, don't talk religion, you know, it's just like, and yet on social media and everything, it's just like politics, and it's just like almost put in your face that it's impossible to not talk about it right now, you know. So we're going from self-discovery to a very emotional place, okay, and it's to being emotionally tender and compassionate and vulnerable with other people. Okay, this is the sun and the moon both in water signs right now, saying it's extremely important. We don't know who practices what faith, who practices what political background or whatever. You know, they could be a really great person that just might have a different view than we have in one of those areas in our lives. And it's just like, we don't want to throw stones and you know. So the moon moving into Cancer is just reminding us that, like, being very empathetic during this time, you know, as there's a lot of feelings involved, okay? And Mercury now moving direct today on Wednesday, okay? This is saying this pinched hose is unpinched, and we have forward momentum going on with our planet of communication. And it being here in the sign of Libra, this is about balance. Okay, this is about communicating with other people, the other people that we love so much for our own expansion and transformation, as well as Mercury is being is squared, you know, today to Saturn. Which Saturn is saying, you know, unless it you mean it, unless it's gonna bring something, you know, karmically positive to somebody else, don't say it, right? This is a square. You know, and like the balance of Libra, like Libra doesn't want to throw things off balance and like throw stones and say things that are hurtful. You know, and Saturn is also there saying, watch what we're saying right now, bring balance to this, because we don't want to say something that's going to hurt us, hurt somebody else, and hurt us in the long run. Okay, and bringing it right back down there to this moon, right? Look at this, moon septile to Saturn, moon septile to Uranus, Uranus septile to Saturn. Okay, so this is also dealing with how we emotionally are responding. Again, does have an effect on how we're viewed to the public, on how people perceive us. Are we emotionally stable? Okay, are we, you know, what is our level of self-control, right? So my friends, that is your Tuesday evening / Wednesday horoscope for the 3rd and the 4th. Hopefully everything's working properly. I'll check the video before I put it up online. All right, my friends, have a beautiful day as always. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you tomorrow.